Hi, I'm Pattu from freefincal. Today, let's consider a question that many new investors ask. Should I stop my investments, my mutual fund SIPs, when the market is at an all-time high? So this is an article I have shared in the community tab. I would suggest you go check that out because there are several scenarios and analysis provided there. I'm going to show you only a few of those scenarios, just the essential ones, so that it doesn't confuse you, because the essential idea is quite simple and it's enough that's conveyed. So now let's take a look at the Sensex. This is the Sensex in log scale, and that's why it looks weird and different. And you can see the black line is the Sensex closing price from April 1979. The red dots represent the periods when the market was at an all-time high. So the first thing you should see, the first thing that should strike you is that something of an all-time high is not a very rare event. It's fairly common. It doesn't occur every day, but it's fairly common. And you can see here that the India had a lost decade in the 90s after the Harshad Mehta scam, and during the time when Indian economy was opening up to the world. In the Indian government was close to bankruptcy. There was one full year. There was one full decade, almost 10 years, where the market did not do anything. The Sensex was fairly flat, and that was the time when the EPF PPF was like 12%, and then it dropped very sharply down. From 12% it dropped to 10%, then to 8-ish%. That's the 8-ish%. That's still that remained over the next decade and a half and so on. And that's when it dropped so dramatically, that's when you had this big bull run here, and then you had almost every day an all-time high coming up and so on, and then the crash, and then the recovery. But then there was a big long period of extended almost 5 years of sideways market here. Then there's a recovery, then there's a small sideways market. That's what, so you have this crash coming here, the 2020 crash, and now it's going up. So it's going to have some kind of some kind of cyclic pattern. When I say cyclic pattern, don't get excited and say, okay, what is the period, what is the frequency and so on. That's not something that we can determine, but that's going to happen. And does it make any sense stopping our investments just because the Sensex has hit an all-time high? So I've done two kinds of studies here, one with a lump sum investment and the other with an SIP. First, let's consider the lump sum investment. And what I first considered is that you do a lump sum investment, that is a one-shot investment at an all-time high. That is, you have money and the market is at an all-time high and you just put it into the market. Or you have money, the market is at an all-time high, you start a STP, that is, you start a systematic transfer over 12 months. So the green dots in this picture represent the return difference between 10-year, that is the 10-year return of a lump sum done at all-time high, ATH in one shot, minus STP done at an all-time high. Those are the green dots. Now, the orange dots represent exactly the opposite. That is the lump sum 10-year return done when the market is not at an all-time high, minus the STP 10-year return done when the market is not at an all-time high. STP 10-year return means you start investing, and for the first 12 months you systematically invest that lump sum. Then that money remains invested for the next 9 years. That's what it means. So you instead of investing in one shot, you do it over 12 months. But then the remainder of the time it stays invested. And if you look at this graph, there's really no pattern. It's all over the place. Sometimes lump sum has done better, sometimes the STP has done better, and there is no difference between the orange dots and the green dots. Only difference is the population. Because the all-time high is a little bit lower, the number of all-time high instances are lower when you look at daily data. Therefore, the orange dots are more in number. That is all. But other than that, the spread, what kind of values those can take, nothing. There's absolutely no difference whether you invest in a lump sum whether you invest a lump sum or whether you invest via STP, there is no difference. Sometimes you may lump sum will win, sometimes STP will. We don't know what will happen to your investment. Whether you invest at an all-time high or whether you invest not at an all-time high, it doesn't matter. Sometimes your return will be better, sometimes your return will not be so good. You don't know. That's what is meant by timing luck, or what is known as sequence of returns risk. You don't know what is the future sequence of returns that's going to hit your investments. So the answer is you don't know. People are always looking for some best method. There is no best method, and I don't know how else to say this. The other is we will look at a SIP. So in this case, we will do two kinds of SIP investments. One is let's consider a normal SIP, that is you keep investing, and we are going to look at a 15-year duration. And the black line here in the picture shows 311 15-year SIP return data points. 311 data points are there. Every dot in that black line is a 15-year SIP return. Now the red line is also having those 311 15-year data points, but the red line is what is a pause SIP. That is, what you do is you keep investing in SIP, but when the market hits at an all-time high at the date of your SIP investment, you pause the SIP. And let's say the market is at an all-time high for next 3 months. So 1 month you invested. Next month at the SIP date, the market was at an all-time high, so you paused, you did not invest. Next month also another all-time high, you did not invest. Another month also another all-time high, you did not invest. For 3 months you skipped the SIP. 4th month it fell down from the all-time high. Then you invested 4,000 rupees. That is 1,000 rupee SIP per month. For 3 months you did not invest. The next month when you are ready to invest, you take all the money you did not invest, the skipped amounts also you combine with the SIP installment and invest together. So that's called the pause SIP when there is an all-time high, and make up with investments later. That's the red line. Where is the big difference between the red line and the black line? Sometimes the black line is close to the red line, sometimes the red line is below, sometimes the black line is above. You don't know. So there is basically no benefit of pausing your SIP. Please stop wasting your time looking at market is all-time high, market is going to crash, Sensex is going to hit 12,000, 14,000, 15,000. It is the dumbest, moronic, idioticest thing that you can do with your money. You're wasting your wealth, which is time. There is no such as notional loss in time. Every minute you lose forever. Please keep investing, but invest with a plan. Thank you. Bye-bye.